One of the best resolutions we can come to is a negotiated settlement with the bank. All right, you want to get back into your note, you want to start making payments. The problem with is if you've gone more than 2 months without making a payment, you come up, you say, wow, I've fixed the problem, here's money. More than 2 months have gone by, they said, I'm sorry, we can't take your money now. We'd be happy to put it in an escrow account for you, but we're not going to apply it to your loan. You can't get back into the loan without what's called a loss mitigation process. And even in litigation, on the mediation programs in the 2nd Judicial District, the 13th Judicial District, and most of the courts in New Mexico require what's called a loss mitigation package. This is the biggest pain in the butt that you'll have to deal with in this, because unfortunately what it means is you have to fill out an application, you have to give financial documents, bank statements, tax records, things like this. But this is a requirement before the bank will even look at your request to get back into the note. And one of the biggest problems people have is they never get a complete package put together. And the bank won't even look at it until they give you a note that says, yes, we have received a complete package. Because this is part of that process where people drop the ball all the time. I have a woman in my office who specializes in loss mitigation packages. And what she does is she puts the package in, and then about 5 days later, she picks up the phone, she calls the bank. Hi, I sent you a loss mitigation. Oh, what do you mean you can't find it? Here's the tracking number. And then she gives them the tracking number, and miraculously, they usually say, oh, we found it. She says, thank you very much. Click. We don't let things slip through the cracks. And then the last step that kills so many of these deals is they send you a loss mitigation agreement. Sometimes it doesn't even make it to you. You get a letter 3 days later said, we sent you a loss mitigation package, we're denying you because you never signed it. Well, it's hard to sign something if you don't get it. We make sure none of that stuff falls through the cracks. We make sure that we keep in contact with the other attorneys. We make sure those loss mitigation packages are successful. If you're in foreclosure or you've missed at least 2 payments and you're interested in contacting us about our representation, then the next step, all you have to do is either give us a phone call on the number that's on the website or fill out that form. Send that to us. Somebody will contact you and we'll set up a meeting. Now, none of this costs any money. I don't actually charge you money unless I go to work on your case. So if you want to call me, talk about your case, fill out the form, send it in to us, somebody will call you and set up a time we could talk about your case. I'd be happy to do it on the phone. It's usually better if you come into our office and talk to me, but I will make it as easy for you as possible so that you can get the information you need to know whether you need to go forward with us or whatever you want to do.